Hello, my name's Tom Palmer and I'm the author of the Football Academy series of books. There they are. And I'm here today in Market Drayton Junior School with 3 children who are going to interview me about those books. And first of all, thank you very much for doing this. Who would like to start?
Okay, I'll go first. What gave you that inspiration for the storyline of Football Academy Captain Fantastic?
Well, Captain Fantastic is the last one in the series, and one of the things about the main character in this, Ryan, is at the beginning of the series he's not very nice. He's a bit of a bully, but he learns through all the books in the series that he's not being very nice, and in the last book he really comes into his own and is nice to his friends. And so the idea was that even if people start as mean, they can learn lessons and become good friends and in the end a good captain for the team. Good question. What's your question?
In your book, Football Academy Boys United, Jake feels that he is too small for football. What advice would you give to anyone who feels the same?
Well, that is a really good question as well. So Jake, in Football Academy Boys United, he does feel he's too small. And I suppose I'd give the advice that his dad gives. His dad, when Jake is worried, his dad takes him to the library. I'll just show that picture onto the camera. So his dad takes him to the library and he finds lots of books about footballers who were small, such as Kevin Keegan, who is mentioned in the book, who we were talking about earlier in this school, actually. And he was quite a small player, but he was the best player of his generation. You don't have to be big and burly to be a footballer. You can be any size, and Jake has to overcome that. So my advice would be find out about other small footballers, and that will give you confidence. Hello.
In your Football Academy book, Striking Out,
yes.
What advice would you give to Eunice so he can be a footballer and do school well?
Excellent. That's a really good question. So this is Striking Out, and it's about a boy called Eunice, who's a really good striker, but his dad doesn't want him to be a footballer. His dad wants him to concentrate on his studies. And I suppose, and that's a problem because Eunice wants to do both. So I think what happens now with a lot of footballers is they do go to the football club, links them with a school, and so they do focus on their studies as well. I would think with him, he would when he gets home from school, he should get his homework done, do the studying that his dad thinks he should do, and then focus on the football. And I suppose if he's going to do his schoolwork and play football a lot, he's going to maybe give something else up. But in a way, if he's going to be a footballer, which he wants to be, he's got to keep his dad happy. So he's got to think about keeping his dad happy first, and then he can focus his time on his career. Unfortunately for Eunice, his dad comes round in the end and accepts that he wants to be a player. Good question.
The second one is, when you were our age, did you think that you'd write this book and like more of the other academy books?
No, when I was your age, I certainly didn't think I would be writing books because I didn't really read very much. But thanks to my mum encouraging me to read through my love of football, I started to read a lot more, and that gave me the confidence to read other things, but also gave me the confidence to write. And so coming through reading and loving reading really helped me become a writer. I didn't really have a dream to be a writer, but until I was a lot older. But once I did have that desire to be a writer, yes, my dream did come true. Anyone else got another question? I think we've got time for 2 more.
Have any of your books ever not been published?
Yes, lots of my books have not been published. I've got about 6 or 7 that haven't been published. And they're books that I send to publishers that publishers decide they don't like enough to make into books like these. But I'm lucky that I've written about 50 books and 40 have been published, which is it's not a bad rate. And one last question.
Did you try and name the books at boys more than girls, and if so, why?
That is a very good question. When I write my books, I try and name them at everybody. So a lot of my books have strong girl characters in, girls starting football teams, and girls are the main characters. But these are, I suppose the thing with these books is it's about a boys' football academy. So if you want to read about a football academy, and it does just have boys in, then these could be for you. But there is a really good series called Girls FC by an author called Helena Pielahati, and she's written that series, which is a superb series, so I'd recommend that to boys and girls as well. Can I just say to Market Drayton Junior School, thank you ever so much for asking such brilliant questions and asking them so well on camera as well, and thank you very much for taking the time to read the books. Thank you.